Well, guys and girls, and welcome back to Astro Colony. I am joined by Tim.
Hello.
So, as the title suggests, yes, we need more food. Yes, we are running into food issues. I am trying to rectify said food issues, but we might need to do something else yet. It's either that I nick some grain, get them to do some bread. At this point, I'm not sure what Tim's actually working on. You doing a shuffle?
I don't know what Tim's working on either. Right now, I was just
Sciencing.
feeding the lab with materials.
Ah, right, okay. God damn asteroid cap.
And I don't know if I forgot to set it last time when I moved it, or it didn't save correctly. But the recipes for the other science wasn't enabled.
Possibly didn't.
But it might have been
it.
when I moved it, it reset. So I don't know. Anyway, I set up the recipes again, and those are. Well, they will be once some of our scientists decide to come back.
So I'm actually gonna split off. I'm gonna keep a bit of grain in just to see how that does. I'm actually gonna split it off and get them to do some bread as well. But I'll feed it bread just because I don't want to use all the... I'll feed it bread. Frickin' hell, that's a good start, isn't it? Well done, yeah. I'll feed it grain.
Just feed it some bread.
Oh, what's wrong with me tonight? Oh. Oh well. A job where you make a living by talking? Yeah. That's one for the gag reel. Yeah, that's...
Oh, we got a lot more stuff than I thought. Man, we got a good amount of stuff coming in now.
Hmm.
So, because we got over 2,000 iron rods now.
Cool. I mean, we've still got the titanium rods and stuff coming in at the moment. I don't know what else we've got coming in. I don't... Or did we decide to do uranium over here? No, there was something I'm sure there was something stopping us getting uranium, wasn't there?
No, I think we can get the uranium. It was making the and I think we can even do the uranium rods. It's just we needed. Oh yeah, we were waiting for. We had to unlock, which we have since unlocked, the carbon fiber plates.
Yeah.
We do have those unlocked. I just what are those done in? Oh wait, this game. I've been playing other video games. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So yeah, it's carbon fiber and aluminum plate in the advanced manufacturer makes those. Okay, so then this guy should make. It does cool. So now aluminum plates.
So when we move, are we taking the rover with us? Or is the rover just getting left here?
Well, my concern is...
It's got no handbrake.
No, I mean, on my screen, it's already like sliding around all over the place. I don't know what the hell it's going to do if we try and put it on the ship and move the ship.
Yeah, true. I mean,
that's my only concern, is that it's just going to end up sliding off into space. So
I mean, the spacecraft should be fine. I mean, it's docked. It's landed on the platform at the moment, so... Right. How are we doing over here now I put in the extra? No, we're still getting a goddamn surplus. That's weird. And it uses 2 grain over 40 and like basically 80 seconds. 80 seconds for 2 grain, basically.
I'm gonna get that. Do some graphene. So with the graphene, let's see what else. Because you need the graphene to make a nuclear power plant. And then what else?
Still not.
What else do we need this for? So the graphene is used for the magnum plasma thrusters, nuclear reactor, electric battery, energy transmitter, and energy receiver. So graphene is used for all of those items. But it's not used in science or anything, so...
14. So
oh yeah, and we have the battery unlocked.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know why... well, I mean, I suppose if you're running a nuclear power plant, I guess it just kind of consumes and always spits out power, so you could have batteries to store that power. All the excess power, I guess, makes sense. But man, we got gold wire for days. I don't even know why we would. We'll see. I mean, maybe there's something that wants a lot more power.
Well, that's what I mean. We probably will need power at some point. Because, I mean, we're, what, 302 out of 480 I'm seeing, so we're like 62% output load at this point in time.
But we could, but my point is we've got like close to 3,000 gold wire right now.
Yeah.
So...
you could kind of maybe stop it for now.
oh no, I'm not going to stop it. I mean, it's just gonna, these machines just run ad nauseum. Forever and ever and ever. Amen.
I mean, that's getting the food back up, or I don't know.
I don't know either.
Alright, so we can actually, in the circular cell, we can actually get quartz. All we need is dirt.
Yeah.
That's... kinda handy. But where the hell is all the dirt? In the warehouse? Some of the dirt's in the warehouse.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of... we got some dirt there. We got a bunch of dirt in the lab, but we kind of need that for the science. So, cause speaking of which, we've got... okay, actually, I'm going to take this. Because it's relatively cheap for what we have. But
I'm trying to remember the button. Yeah, of course. Base.
okay, and I'm going to queue up space, the space mapping.
Yep.
For our next thing.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that is. If I'm honest. I know it says about potential hazards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious what that means too.
Okay, that's kind of awkward that I can't get me. I can get higher than that, but I've got to literally ramp that up like that. Stop.
Okay, so...
stop moving.
okay, so we got that unlocked. So that we need...
oh,
there is the radar. It's used to discover threats nearby. Okay, and... yeah. Oh, this is what we need an engineer for.
Oh, right, okay.
So an engineer uses radar. Okay, so we're gonna have to get another. I mean, I hate to say it, but
don't.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. We need another. But not.
We do. But I mean, you got a boatload of bread and ham here.
Have we got no sleep?
Anyway, I'm just gonna get one. I'm not gonna completely go back to the system. I'm just gonna request one.
Have we got enough?
And then so we can get this radar thing going.
We're gonna sleep chamber things.
I think so, because they don't all use them at once.
No.
So I think we're good on that front. So.
Okay, so it went from 17.
And they don't use them for very long either.
No, it went from 17 to 15. Some only takes single. I mean, we've got I would say a ton of grain coming in, but we actually haven't now that I split things off, which is good. Okay, so that's still got 15 in, so I'm confused. Okay, so it's got 16. So when does it use the grain? Does it keep the grain on itself? Like I say, it consumes just 2. Storing a lot of water, mind. The water's not a problem. I mean, we've got over 8,900 water. What the? Oh. Okay. I forgot about that sound and that being the ship that brings the engineer. So that's 19, drops it to 17. So that took 2, but went on to there. Still confused. Okay, so there's...
Okay, so apparently we need materials to scan. And because it takes titanium rods and gold wire to scan.
Right.
Interesting. But anyway, we got plenty of that shit.
Oh, I know we got plenty of that.
Because we got, like I said, we got like 3,000 gold wire, but we also got like over 1,700 titanium rods.
1,700? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So our engineer has arrived, as you have noticed, because it scared the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And so he's being trained up right now.
So yeah, we're not getting, like I said, the power load is just staying the same because we haven't added anything in. Yeah, you guys have got some. You guys are getting some weird distribution on this ice right now.
That's weird. So the radar doesn't take power for reasons.
Doesn't? Oh.
Not that I see.
Okay. 19.
Engineer's doing his job.
Just gonna take that.
He's scanning the cosmos.
What was I doing with it? There was a reason.
I don't know, what are you doing?
That's what I wanted. Just okay. So you guys have got that. Food. Yeah, we're kind of getting a decent-ish supply, but right. So see, I'm not seeing anything different on the map screen yet. I mean, that looks a bit weird, it being on the bottom level, but hey ho. He can't get to the top level. Okay, so that's our mining structure, but yeah, I was kind of expecting something to show on the map. Or is that going to be when he finds something? Maybe.
I mean, I hope it'll let us know when he finds, because it takes. I should have found something by now.
Maybe there's nothing around us.
Oh, yeah. There's these on the HUD. Something in that direction. See the little like icon in the distance?
Oh, right, okay.
It's
That
like,
meteor shower.
yeah, some sort of meteor shower. So does that show up on the map?
Which that would
No.
be no, because that would be to the west of us.
Yeah, east.
Sorry, east of us. No, doesn't
Yeah.
show.
So no, it does not. It does not show up on the map.
So I'm guessing it's just a local show then for any sort of incidents that maybe it's like, well, okay, you've got to avoid that area. One way,
Maybe
fine.
it's gone now.
They must only be like time limited, I'm guessing.
Maybe. I don't understand.
You don't understand. I definitely don't understand right now.
Oh, jeeps. Now, why did that disappear?
Oh. Okay, game. Thanks for that. Game had a weird 5 minutes. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's not good. So I am seeing, now that I've moved, I'm seeing a lot of hazards around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see way out there. But yeah, I see a bunch of hazards too.
I'm seeing
more showing up. Are you actually, did you fly out into space?
Yeah.
Okay. I just making sure.
Yeah.
Game's not always great at letting me know exactly where you are. Did you take the spaceship?
Yep.
Okay.
So there's like...
did you see anything out there?
storm clouds? What I can describe as thunderstorm clouds, but...
Yeah, I see that. Right, I see the icons myself, but...
meteor showers, but I've not got close enough to them yet. I'm guessing I did fly into something because the spaceship went weird at one point. It started doing like 360 barrel rolls, and I didn't have real good
barrel roll.
Didn't have real good control of it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean these are all over the place, but I don't know what point of any of that is.
Guessing it's areas you've got to try and avoid.
I mean, I guess.
Come on, I didn't go this far out. Did I?
Maybe.
I
mean, I still see you. I still see your icon way out there in the distance.
What was the point in these extra thrusters? Because they don't do jack.
We should have more.
Can I edit a pre-existing design? Or would I have to do a new design?
No, I think you can modify the pre-existing one, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to change the ship that you have right now. You still have to build a new one, but you can change the template, I think.
No way am I this far out. That's really weird if I am. I didn't think I'd gone this far out. Right, so
you're holding shift on the way back?
Yep. So this is where there's like a thunderstorm icon, which is like here. Oh, okay. It's like a little mini thundercloud. That... I don't know if you can see the stream.
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
Yeah, I kinda don't get it.
Yeah, it's an electrical storm in space.
But the only thing, well, I mean, the only thing I would see it being see affecting would be solar panels. See, now I got closer to this one, and then it disappeared. The icon. Oh dear. Yep, that got angry. But that doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused, guys. Really am. See, now I'm not seeing the asteroid thing either. That's disappeared again. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. What's this?
Yeah.
I mean, this seems like something that chucked me off last time, but it wasn't. No idea. Not a clue. How friggin' far am I? 33.11. What? I sure as hell didn't go this far out. No way. No. Well, this could take a while. Insert elevator music. Seriously.
Weird. Like you must have like glitched or something because you're taking way longer to get back than it did to get out there. So
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
And this is the like asteroidy thing. That's really weird. Yeah, because it says I'm like 33 point something light years away from you. So something must have happened there for me to be able to have gone that far out.
Yeah.
Good start, game. Good start. I wasn't even supposed to go that far out anyways. I was only going to go like 5 light years or whatever away.
Yeah. So yeah, because I didn't check on my map.
Yeah, because when I last looked at my map.
Yeah. Holy crap! You were like way outside my bubble.
What does it say? Oh,
So what kind of? So do you have islands around you? Like anything cool island-wise? If you open up your map,
I'd have to.
because you're way outside my vision range.
See, that's weird because
Yeah, because those are different islands. Like click on those islands. Ain't they good?
I've got Mezzo, which is a frozen island, which is carbon, copper, aluminium, titanium. I've got. Yeah, I'm not even going to pronounce that one. There's another frozen one.
Pausendrowsia?
Yeah. Carbon, iron, copper, titanium, and uranium. And then Istavar? Whatever. I'm not going to pronounce it.
I don't know. I mean,
122,000 carbon. 8,000 iron, 186,000 copper and titanium.
I mean that's cool, but
Nothing that we actually
nothing.
need.
I mean nothing to really write home about.
No. So yeah, definitely is islands. Like, I mean the planetoid. If you need, like one there for carbon, it's like 100,000 carbon. It's like, well, right now we don't need carbon. I think we've got over 12,000 carbon in the... Actually, in the crate. I might be wrong on that number, but that was just a guess. See, I can't even scan, and I don't really want to get out of my spaceship. In case my spaceship decides to go bye-bye. I definitely don't have enough oxygen to get me back.
Yeah.
I'm still 20.77 away from you. See, that was weird because the map said I was near a big-ish island. And... yeah, okay, maybe. Yeah, the game isn't happy with me being this far away. Look at the asteroids.
Yeah, that's not good.
Look at that asteroid.
Yeah. Yeah, they're glitching.
Is that because I'm too far from you?
Yeah.
Well, the game shouldn't have suddenly put me this far out then.
Yeah, definitely some sort of glitch. Because like I said, I mean, you weren't traveling that far. It's like you accidentally hit some sort of like hyperspace jump.
Hmm.
I'm turning that radar off for a moment for now because it doesn't seem to. I don't get it. I don't know why that's the thing.
There's nothing in the guide.
I don't think. I didn't even take a look. Let me check. I don't think so because it seems like we're well outside the guide at this point. Pressure scanner. Oh, okay. So you can encounter different anomalies while exploring. Be careful because some of them can destroy your ship and be deadly to you. After unlocking the space mapping technology, you'll have access to the radar, which tells you their exact position.
Hmm.
So there are dangerous, like, yeah. So like I guess they can do damage and stuff. Some of those.
Which kind of makes me wonder, did I accidentally go into some sort of a black hole?
Black holes are a thing, but it seems like you would have visually like seen a thing because I mean there is a visual for the black hole.
Oh, okay. I'll get back to the colony in a minute, how's the food situation looking? I really didn't mean to come this far out.
Yeah, we're okay. I moved some stuff over to the canteen. So, because we got 33 ham and 13 bread in the canteen right now.
Okay.
We got more ham coming in, being cooked.
How much grain's in the thing?
Where's the grain going?
In the barn, into the breeder barn.
Oh, in there. Yeah, we got 24 in there.
Okay, so that was since I took out. So we had, before I left, there will have been about 12.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so we're still making a little bit of extra of that.
Yeah. I shouldn't be too far now. I think I see. I don't even know which planet this is. Is it Are we back at Mustafaris? Or
Yeah.
or are we the other one?
No, we're Mufasari is.
Why do they call it Mustafaris? I see the asteroid catchers. And now I'm back in range. Yeah, the asteroid's still. Even though I'm back in range, they still weren't liking that. But then when I start getting... No. I was about to say when I start getting closer. Yeah, something's not right. Looking like right on my end, because I'm still seeing very stop frame animation asteroids where
Yeah.
I wasn't. Jeez. Everything else. Okay, so now I've got out of the ship. That's strange. Now I've got out of the spaceship. The asteroids return to normal. They're not stop frame animation asteroids anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Must be something to do with the spaceship. Yeah, so we've got 23 in there at the minute. We've got 6 roasted ham to go across. So we're up to back up to nearly 40 ham.
Wait.
I don't... Honestly? I don't know if I fix a problem or I'm still tackling with a problem, but more than likely I'm still tackling with the problem. I'm gonna put that one out there and say I'll be still tackling with the problem. Put them in there. Give me an extra backup supply. 27. Okay, so if I do that, how much does that slow down? I'm doing a little experiment here. Right, so it's used it. And there's 2 on the income. Okay, so there's not enough. Grain there. If I split that again, I take, oh crap, I put that in there. Okay, so you're gonna do that. You're gonna, so you only took 1 that time. Nah, I'm still confused. Oh, did you see what came to a Game Pass? Was it Game Pass or was it Epic? Might have been one of the Epic free games. There was Deliverer's Mars thing. I can't remember if it was Epic or if it was the Game Pass. Not with
Well, I'm gonna check. Because that's the thing we like to do, is talk about other games while we're playing a game.
Yeah.
Not
Not
no,
sure.
it's not Game Pass. Because it was recently added. There was Killer Instinct and Roller Drum.
Was that? Oh, right, okay.
And weird. And yeah, so it was I guess Epic.
Yeah, could have been. And it was just, I mean, it's not one that interests me. Because...
Oh yeah, Deliver Us Mars.
Was it Epic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't...
Yeah, it's their free game this week.
Obviously, it wasn't one that interests me because I had a hard time with Deliver Us Moon, or what, Deliver Us to the Moon thing, or whatever it was.
Oh, is this by the same?
Yeah, it's them.
Oh, I played through that one. I don't know. I liked it. So, yeah. I mean, I'll snag the Deliver Us More as well. It's free.
Yeah, it's the same it was the same team behind it. But yeah, it annoyed. I think it was the timer side. It was the time side of things. I remember the discussion we had about the moon title,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's what put me off. And I believe there's some similar elements in, you know, the whole Deliver Us Mars thing.
Right.
Okay, so the grain's still coming in slowly. You only need 2 breeders. So they go back, sit there 6 seconds or so, and then they go out again. Alright, so he's finished. He's going back, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 or 7 seconds between pigs. And I don't want to do the whole thing of putting so many pigs in that they can't manage.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And there was something I was meant to mention to you, and I got over 12,000 carbon. There was something I was meant to mention to you, game wise, and it's completely gone out of my head.
I hear you. I know how that goes. Done that plenty of
Ooh,
times.
that was it. Got it. Did you know VCD has an Easter egg? A rather interesting Easter egg.
I mean, I know it does. I don't know which one you're referring to.
The Minecraft Easter egg. Now, if nobody understands what we mean by VCD, we actually mean Viscera Cleanup Detail. It actually has a Minecraft Easter egg within Viscera Cleanup Detail.
That sounds familiar to me.
It's a specific level. I can't remember the level name. It's a one where you have to break open a cave entrance. You break open like a little bit of wall. Goal takes you into a cave, and then it's got the whole like Minecraft blocks and Minecraft pickaxe and stuff in it. But it's,
Yeah, is that the ice level? I'm looking it up right now.
I don't know. It's been.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah, it's just the Minecraft pickaxe.
Hmm.
It's this one.
Because that's managing to sort of keep up.
No, I don't think I knew about this one. Actually.
Oh right, okay.
I think I might have like heard something about it because it sounds familiar, but I didn't actually like see a video on it. I'm just looking at it now.
Hmm.
And yeah, no, yeah, I never would have found this myself. Holy crap, that is
Hidden.
That is hidden.
I don't know which level it's on.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the level, but it's the like jungle, outside jungle one.
Oh, right. Okay, that one, yeah.
The one with the upside down people, the predator
Mm.
skinned or flayed people.
But no, it certainly got my attention.
Yeah. Ah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh. Neat.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, because you got to go like you got to go around like a like one of the structures and kind of hidden between. There's like a lever, and when you flip the lever, you get a shovel. It's the only shovel acquirable in the level. And then using the shovel, you got to go to a certain place in the jungle and shovel a rock,
Hmm.
like a big. It looks just like a normal like set piece rock, but when you shovel it, it's the only one that's like shovelable. So you have to just keep shoveling it and emptying your shovel over and over and over again, and it'll shrink down, and then behind it is like a doorway to, like it's literally like Minecraft blocks of stone behind
Yeah.
it, with a little hallway with a little room inside with the iron pickaxe.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yep.
I've been.
Yeah, there should be a list of how many games have a Minecraft-related Easter egg.
I'm kind of wondering how many do.
Because I feel like the top two Easter egg-based thing, and it to me, at least from the Easter eggs that I've seen over the years, seems to be Minecraft and Half-Life. Seem to be the two games with the most Easter eggs, and one of which because it's really easy to Easter egg. Because with Minecraft, you got the pixelated pickaxe, which is easily identifiable, and with Half-Life, you've got the crowbar.
Yeah.
So you have these like easily identifiable, like, oh, I get the joke, without having to be that elaborate about it.
Hmm. But I didn't. Honestly, I actually honestly didn't expect to see one in VCD. Really didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too surprised because I mean there's a lot of like little odds in VCD, and VCD generally has like a sense of humor, so it kind of makes sense to me. But yeah, it is still kind of funny. Cool.
Yeah, I'm still personally playing Ecopolis 2.
Well, how's that going? I tried playing that. I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
How far did you get?
Not very. Well, I hate to even admit this. So I tried the Sky Island.
Yeah.
And I failed at placing the lava, and I ended up with obsidian. And
yeah, I did that a few times myself. Don't worry about it.
And I was like, ah, shit. So, and it's right at the beginning, and I mean, you basically got to restart because it's like they only give you the one bucket of lava.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna restart, and I was like, I don't know, I'm not really in the mood for a Sky Island. So let me just try the normal world gen because there's still some other new stuff in here with their whole mining structures or whatever. So I did the just a regular default world, and punch tree, got wood, did the usual starter stuff, and I don't know. I mean, I got as far as setting up a couple of those like mining structure. I forget what it's called, the multi-block structure for like automatically getting materials.
Oh, the miners.
Yeah, the miners. And so I did the miners, and I got a bunch of stone. I set up a second one. I was working towards like unlocking like for coal and lapis in the quest book. And I don't know. It was me. There was nothing wrong with what I saw there. Like I'm like, no, this looks interesting. It's different, But I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I mean, I'm up to I've got my first basic techium, which is the main sort of last bit of that basic quest where you have to, you know, make your basic techium to progress.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was what. Oh, you're not. Are you feeding that out? Oh crap! Please tell me that's got the warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right then. You. Just because I'm thinking.
Yeah, I just put a. Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff. I just figured instead of having to manually take shit out of it, I just fed it onto the belt to go to the warehouse.
It's just because like we're gonna get plates, but a lot of plates back, and quite a lot of dirt coming back, and quartz coming out of that. And yeah, no, like I said, I got up to the techium and I was like, okay, yep, okay, fine. I've fallen off a few times and thinking, oh shit, I hope my health's full, because if you fall into the void and your health isn't full, you die.
Yep.
See, I don't mind that it hasn't got the mobs. That I don't mind. I mean...
Yeah, I thought that was actually kind of a nice, nice element. It's like, okay, just focus on doing, you know, the quest. You know, your automation, your main building and stuff like that. You know, like don't worry about the rest of it.
I mean, Feed the Factory is a very, very similar mod pack where you just focus on the questing side and you don't have to deal with the mobs or anything like that. Which, yeah, that's nice. It's a change. I do have a couple. Oh, yes, I forgot. I can't. Just remembered I can't launch CurseForge through my Stream Deck because every time I do, it just loads up Overwolf instead of actually loading CurseForge.
Nice.
Even though I've clicked on the CurseForge app to launch, it basically will launch the Overwolf app rather than the CurseForge app. So I've got obviously Stormblood 2, but I've got Feed the Factory. Now, you'll start to notice, as soon as I say a few names, you'll start to notice a pattern. So, there's Techopolis 2, there's Aeropolis, there's, well, Aeroopolis or whatever it is, there's Omniopolis, Astroopolis, and Seopolis 2. Oh, and Desertopolis as well. And why is there a pattern? Because they're all created by the same guy.
Yeah, he's really been smashing out the that stuff.
Now the desert one sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, the Opolis packs, like they've been like non-stop. Like I'm on the Discord because I played, I don't know, one of the Opolis. I've played a couple of them. They're good. I mean,
I'm enjoying them. Well, the one I'm playing so far. I mean, I'm enjoying.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you know, like I have,
just close down over.
You know, like I've been just having a hard time getting into like Minecraft of late in general, but those Opolis packs are really good.
So, you know, there's an interesting thought. Anybody that's actually watching this back, I'm curious. Do you want to actually see me do it live? I mean, okay, that'd be something to be quite slow. I'm going to admit it's going to be slow because it's the way I do that sort of style. Would you actually like to see modded Minecraft live? You'd have to let me know about that one, because it's a thought that I've been having around, you know, going around in my head quite a lot of actually doing modded Minecraft again. Just somewhat different. I know there will be people out there that'll be like, Minecraft sucks. It's like, well, fuck you. It's like building Lego. Yes. It's like building Lego is Minecraft.
Tell me how you really feel.
No, but you know what I mean? It's just like,
Oh, I know. It's just funny.
I get pissed off at the fact that people are like, oh, well, I don't like Minecraft. Like, it's like, well, okay, that's your personal opinion. I do. Feck off. You know, don't give a shit about it. Because, you know, I've even entertained the idea of League of Legends. No, thank you. I've been thinking about going back into League. I used to play League a long time ago. No. I'm not putting myself through that shit again. Because I kind of want to, but I kind of don't, because it used to just get me really rattled. Especially when you get people who decide that they're not, you know, they don't give a shit, sort of thing.
Sure.
What am I... How are we doing over here? You guys seem to be just... God, are you guys still chomping this bloody, Oh, okay, there's only like a fat 1,160 odd left in that. Just wondering, are we looking at doing the uranium? What's
I mean, we might do. I'm not sure I see the benefit of the, hold on. There we go. I just don't know if I see the benefit of the power generation.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we get so much material from making more solar panels, and those just seem like such an easy way of doing things right now that I just don't see a crazy advantage to that.
So what do we want to go for next in terms of research? I mean, technically I would like to go for the poultry farm. I'd like to go for the poultry farm, the obviously cultivation, the animal breed, but that is because, and eventually try and get, you know, the shepherding side of things, so it completes all the animal stuff.
Yeah.
But we can't get energy transmission until we get cultivating stuff. There's also the advanced robotics, there's the expert engines. I mean, Stargates, I'm guessing the Stargate is basically just like a point of, you enter a Stargate, it whips you off it whips you off to wherever, and then, I don't know, maybe you come back through the Stargate, you know, you position another Stargate, you come back through that Stargate to... The way to describe it would be the portals in Valheim. Is what I would like to sort of guess at. You know, where you'd place one portal and then you place the other portal, and then really want to play Valheim again. Don't know about you, or is it a case of maybe?
Oh, I mean, I could take it or leave it, I guess.
The problem is not having the problem is not having everybody around. I know certain people might. I'm guessing certain person might have lost interest in playing that game. But I was talking about David there. And it's a case of, well, if that's the case, then fine. But I'd like to go back into it because I did enjoy Valheim. Valheim. You know, I actually did enjoy that game. Don't know about you, like, but
Yeah, I like the game.
because I know they didn't they do an up. Haven't they done another update? Or was that the last time we played they did an update?
I don't remember. I mean, either way though, I mean, we're not even up to the content that was.
Oh, I know that. We
Excuse
haven't.
me. That was available to us last time. So I mean, either
No.
way.
I mean, it's just, yeah. Like I say, I did enjoy Valheim. It was good. And then like when when Beth started joining as well, like it got funnier as well.
Oh yeah. 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 I mean, that's always good. I mean,
obviously I have spoken to David and said, look, I do want to go back into Valheim, and he's all right with that. You know, David will be all right with that.
Yeah.
Because I think David actually enjoyed Valheim. Yeah, I was quite surprised when he said to me that, really, we're going to do math?
no, I'm just knocking out because we got plenty of those points.
God, why did they...
do you want chickens, by the way?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the chickens, but...
Because, I mean, we got plenty of points if you want chickens.
Yeah, you can get the chickens. Because I knew I wanted to get chickens. That's kind of weird. Why the hell do they call it arithmetic, right? When... Isn't that the American term? When they have aluminium the English way. Not the American way. Because we're in England, in England we would just call arithmetic math. I know people would, if you're, if you some people.
That's largely what we call it here too, is math. But I mean, arithmetic is a certain branch of mathematics. So, because generally speaking, it's like arithmetic is math. It's just a little bit more specific to the type of math. So, it's a branch of mathematics dealing with properties and manipulation of numbers. So, it's yeah. I mean, arithmetic, I think, is just kind of basic. Like it's not geometry. It's not, like calculus, trigonometry. Arithmetic is like basic math.
Well,
instead of fancy math. Because like geometry, trigonometry, calculus, those are all additional branches of mathematics, of math. Right?
I mean, maths isn't actually, and I'll wholeheartedly admit that maths was never my strong point. And it seems weird coming from a person who has run their own business. But yeah, no, maths wasn't one of my strongest points when I was going through school. And wasn't when I was going through university, if I'm honest. When I was going through my university degree. Especially not when I was doing computer science. I'm not ashamed to admit, I'm shit at math. It's been seen. Even in certain games I played where I have to do recipe ratios. I'm not great with it. I'll admit it. Now Tim, on the other hand, he's good with numbers.
Yeah, I can be. I mean, I like the numbers. Oh. I mean, it's all relative though. It's like I give I give myself shit about like not being great at math, but it's like, I'm whining about the fact that, like when I talk about not being good at math, it's like, I'm talking more like I'm struggling with like, some trigonometry or calculus shit for, video game programming.
Hmm.
And so, but I mean, I've certainly made my mistakes on basic mathematics too, so it happens.
Hmm. I failed my GCSEs in math, which, yeah, I just, it's like when people put me on the spot with maths questions. It's like, well, I'm not quick enough in my head to try and work them out. It can take me quite a while. If it's something simple, 2 plus 2, 4.
Mhm.
If it's, for example, I don't know, 40 plus 120, for example.
60?
What, 40 plus 120?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be higher than 60?
Then 160.
Oh, 160. I just had the 60 part. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. No, I said 160.
All right,
Yeah,
fair
60
enough.
is definitely wrong. Yeah.
No, that's why I got confused. I didn't hear the 1. I only heard
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
I
fair,
only
yeah.
heard the 60 part. Yeah, but see how quick you were with that?
Yep.
That would take me a while. It'd take me a little bit to work that out.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it with mathematics, and I mean, everybody's different. Some people, are more acclimated than others. I mean, that's just, way different brains are wired. But I think, like everybody's going to come at it differently, like what works for different people. Like for me, it's about, being a very visual person. I visualize breakdowns. Like I just simplify certain, like elements, right?
Hmm.
So like 120 and 160, I start breaking down into, like components. So it's like, okay, well, let's remove the 100. What do I get with 20 plus 60? And if I get rid of the zeros there, well, I know 4 plus 2 is 6. Tack the 0 back on, that's the 60 plus that 100 I had on the side, and then put it back together. So for me, the way my brain works, it's like kind of like disassembling it to see the component parts and
Hmm.
then putting it back together again. But again, like everybody is going to come at things differently. Like I've heard all sorts of different things over the years, like, oh, well, you should do it this way or you should do it that way. And it's like, well, the bottom line is finding the way that works best for you, because there's no right or wrong answer there, as long as you're coming to the same final conclusion. And because I mean, like I said, I'm more of a visual person. I'm a visual learner, very
Hmm.
visually oriented. So that's kind of what works in my head. But not everybody works that way.
See, when it was college and, like uni was more like book. It was kind of like book work, and it was like, it kind of pissed me off a little bit because obviously when I applied for the courses, I told them, I have dyslexia. So that's what these are for. Now, everybody, Dave and Alan, have great pleasure of saying that these are sunglasses. They're not. They're actually specially tinted glasses so I can read black text on a white screen. Now, I didn't have these glasses at the time of my uni courses, so I had to do overlays, or I was actually given a laptop with specialist software. But it wasn't that was helpful to a degree to do my essays. I was allowed to do my essays in a different color text as long as I changed it back to black once it'd been proofread by my one-to-one support and everything, and it was good on spelling, structuring, etc., etc. I had to submit it back to black. But without that one-to-one support, in terms of reading a textbook, all I had was a custom, an overlay sheet in blue, the same color as these lenses, that I made myself. Because I couldn't read couldn't read the text. Even given the text was the size it was in the textbook anyways, trying to read something that small without the overlay was just basically me, going like, the whole word's just going like this. Just mixing, scrambling, and I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that it did annoy me about the courses so much. And then for the second year, they said, well, rather than us sending you the textbooks, do you want it all digitally? And I was like, yes, please. This was for the law degree. So when I studied law, they said, do you want it all digitally instead of your textbooks? I said, well, you can send me the textbooks. I said, it'd be good to have a hard copy in case I don't get the digital, because obviously I had the one-to-one support who could read the textbooks for me as well. Rather than I could read them, but they could also read them to me, which helped. Because if I hear somebody reading it to me, then they basically, then we have a discussion about it. It makes it easier for me to understand, but I am more of a visual learner. But even though, while my support worker was reading, I would have the digital copy up on my laptop, and I could read it that way, because I could manipulate through this software the color of the text.
Right.
And that's what helped me quite a lot in my law degree. Whereas the computer science, I struggled like shit. And, I'm willing to admit, and I've admitted it many times, that my computer science professor was a total dick. Because he didn't understand dyslexia. He was a real bastard. And I'm not.
Oh, that sucks.
He was honest to God, he was an absolute bastard. Because all he would do every time I would hand him my assignments was, oh, you've got no structure in. Your spelling's poor. Right? My one-to-one support even got him on the phone and said, you are too critical. You were told by the university he has dyslexia. And then basically, and then my one-to-one goes, oh, so from what I'm understanding here, you don't have a clue what dyslexia is. You don't understand it. You're in the wrong job. And it was like, wow.
Yeah.
She ripped him an absolute new one.
Well, that's nice.
And then basically my one-to-one support, me and her literally sat there and put in an email to the head of the university about it, because of the way he was being he ended up being quite discriminating against it. And yeah, I don't have time for that shit. And I shouldn't have to be, I'm there to study, I'm there to learn, I'm there to make myself better. I shouldn't have to put up with discriminating people. Especially when, as a university professor, there is a certain little act that you're supposed to follow, and that is the Disability and Discrimination Act, regardless.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And yeah, I don't think. The university principal was not pleased. And in the end, I pulled out of my second year of my computer science, because I found out that it was going to be him for the second year.
Right.
My university professor the university principal basically wiped that course fee. So I didn't have to pay it. and they got that part of the student loan knocked off because they knew he'd done wrong. And I believe from further conversation that he ended up getting fired.
Wow.
Because it would then came to light that I wasn't the only one it had been happening with. So I'd basically triggered something off, which then led to them investigating, and yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've got, like I say, well, I've got no time for people who discriminate. But it's the same. It's like, you know, it's the same with you. It's like you wouldn't have time for people who would discriminate you, or, you know, for example, Beth. You know, it's it is what it's one of them. Did you come over here? Did you come over here for a reason? Oh, holy crap! Okay, I had not realized you'd expanded that top deck until.
Yeah, I just did it. I just did it a second ago, like while you were down there futzing with the bus.
Okay, I
Because
didn't.
I saw that you had done that, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I was gonna put
what I'd like
chickens
to
in.
do is, because if we're gonna do that, we should probably we don't have to, but I'd like to move the engines back too. I'll
Maybe-
give you more space to work with as well.
Well, you can move the engine if you want. I was just working around what we'd. I was only working around what we'd already got here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I figured, you know, we need to make this bigger because I'm running into scale issues. You're running into scale issues.
That's what I mean.
So, because you need more space, and I've been bottlenecked because I've been trying to, like, I'm looking at the skill tree, and as much as I like, as much as my brain does not want to admit it, I need to scale up production of motherboards. Bottom line.
Yeah.
Because that's our limiting factor in the space science.
Yes.
Because right now I've been kind of hand feeding the lab motherboards, and they just come in. Like, I ramped it up a little bit, you know, like they're a little bit better, but they're slow. And we're gonna need, because we need 4 motherboards per science, and if we're looking to get to the end of this, we've got like robotics wants 20, which isn't bad, but then we got black holes wants 100, expert engines want 80, so that's 180. That's 200 between those 3 things. And then another 40 at the end there, so that's like 240 science.
Yeah.
And it's 4 motherboards per science. So yeah, that's
the grain is.
there's a little over 1,000 motherboards thereabouts.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's right now we have after dumping our stock into the lab for science, we have 2.
Is it worth?
No, but motherboards are surprisingly easy to make. To be perfectly honest with you, because the only part that motherboards actually want is copper.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So it's really just a matter of, like, you know, establishing the proper kind of setup and ratio and scaling up. So what I'm thinking is the better bet would probably be to do it over here on the island.
Wait a minute, you've got a lot of copper on the island.
Yeah, we got. I mean, if it's not lying to me, we have 49,000, almost 50,000 copper on this island.
21,445.
Okay, so it's lying to me, but still, that's plenty of
Oh, yeah.
copper to do what we need to do. So okay, I think that gives me a better idea of what's going on and what can be done here.
So,
Okay.
in terms of the engines, are you putting them above? Or are you keeping them where they are?
Oh yeah, I mean, I could put them above. I mean, I was going to keep them down below, but I mean, we could keep them above and out of the way, I guess.
I'm just wondering, it's up to you where you want to put them. I mean, it's just, I didn't know what you were doing, whether you're going to expand the asteroid side of things. Or is
Yeah,
that
I
you
don't know.
done with the asteroid side of things? I mean, you've got plenty of space for asteroids.
Actually, you know what? I kind of want to keep them on the bottom just because they do need power.
Okay.
And it's just easier to tap into the power there.
Well, I'm gonna be expanding the power underneath anyways, because if you're ramping up, I will have to follow suit.
Yeah, but if we're but if I'm putting the stuff on the island, then it's not. You know, just gonna ramp up on the island.
Well, if you want to, yeah, but if you still wanted to ramp up the if you wanted to ramp up like production on the base or any, not production on the base. If you wanted, yeah. No, it's gone. Brain goes no.
Birds are hard. I get it.
I was actually going to take the power grid lower down again, rather than.
Okay.
I mean, then
you want to keep it? Yeah, you want to keep it down to this level.
I was only going to keep it down at that level in case, because this gives me the opportunity to now branch this side for another lot of solars as well. I know I've got all that solar panel bit to play with yet, but if we really need it, then it's there. That's another auction bubble online auction, because I know we're getting close to this edge, so I thought, why not just give us another?
Oh yeah. Cool. All right, so that moves the engines out of the way. Okay, so that gives you space here to do what you want to do. Let me just get rid of those power cables sticking out on the ground. There you go.
I sort of know how I wanted it, but now I don't. You gotta love it. Because I don't really want I don't want these farms. I don't want the new farms feeding this. Chicken production's... That's a problem. Frick's sake, chicken production.
Chickens.
Is gonna be...
We're gonna make some chickens.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit...
I'm sorry, I just find it amusing.
I'm just struggling for words.
I just like the sound of chickens.
For chickens. It's 60 seconds.
Chicken.
60 seconds on the water, 60 seconds on the wheat, then 60 seconds on water, 60 seconds on wheat. Right? But chickens, as I'm now going to call them,
Yep, the chickens
are only one tile spaces. So there's more chickens, or chickens, to grain. I'll do an experiment with it. I'll get a layout sorted, and then I'll do a little bit of an experiment with it, and that's the only way I'm gonna be able to figure it out. So technically, you can actually move. What I can do then is move you back there. Get rid of you. Because I'm going to need that tile gone anyways. Because that's going to have to go down and join to the kitchen. Oh crap, I realised that I... Oops, shit, wrong one. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. See, the grain... That's the thing, with the amount of pigs I've got over at the pig farm, the grain is managing to actually keep up with it now. We still do get an occasional surplus, but that's fine, because if there is an occasional surplus, it'll go to bread anyways. Yo. I really hate how that thing controls. Not gonna lie.
What?
The rover.
Oh. Yeah, me too.
And the fact that it's got no brakes.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a lot better if there was like a handbrake that you could smash to just make it stop.
Well, yeah.
Because like the only way to brake is to hit back, but then you hold that down long enough, you're gonna start going backwards. But it's this kind of constant give or take of like constantly trying to like stand still, like going a little back, a little forward.
Yeah. You basically Christ. So I'm just messing with
and
it
then
too
the
much.
acceleration is actually surprisingly high. So so like I mean the second you want to like move forward, like you think, oh okay, now let's like move forward. Yeah, you move forward way faster than you think you're gonna.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to bring that into here. But I'm not going to be able to. Because again, I'm going to be a bit of a dick. So I can get away with that height. You gotta love it. If this needs rearranging, then this needs rearranging. Don't want it to go this way. Thank you. And then you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go like that. Then you're gonna have to go like that. Then you're gonna have to go down. And you're gonna have to go like that and like that and then like that. So that's sort of where the eggs are gonna come out to the kitchen. That is fine. That's that sorted. Eggs going in is fine. You are gonna connect down there. Water. Haven't figured that one out yet. I should have a water connection I can use there, not too far by the looks of it. Okay, so that's that, that's that. So I'm going to need... So I'm going to need 2 more farmer bots, which... Where the hell's the bot construction? Go on. Trying to find the building. There. Is that a building? No, that's not the building, that's a smelter. Is that the bot construction building? No. No. Did the bot construction building get taken down?
Yes.
Ah.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I was in my way, so I destroyed it. That's what I do with things in my way. Hold on, I think I still got it on my Parsons.
That's fine, man. It's just...
I don't think I recycled it, so let me plop it back down if I got it. Yeah, I got one.
That's fine. I mean,
Oh,
it's just if we need to. No, we're
damn it.
not. We're steady on the ham, but once I have.
Here you go. Oh, robot. Assembler's back up.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
How we doing on water? Is water okay?
Yeah, it's only a little bit off the top.
Okay.
We have.
Yeah, because as we've learned, that tank is a bull-faced liar to me, so I can't tell.
Yeah, we have about 8. We got 8,100 stored. So we got over 8,000 stored. So we're pretty good, and the ice machines themselves have got an absolute ton of ice. I mean, one of them's got over 700 ice still in storage. They're all above. I mean, one's what, 300, nearly 390, one's 430 nearly, 757, and like 723. So yeah, I'd say we're pretty good on the whole waterfront. I mean, yeah, we had more in there, but I know what's taken that. And that's because I've added more piggies. Which still is downtime from the breeders. But like I say, it's only 6 or 7 seconds downtime, but I reckon that's just because, you know, they're making it look like the robot's got to go back charge, pick up the ingredients and whatnot. But the good thing is about having the secondary project there, the secondary product there, Jesus Christ, is that we're not burning through the ham as much. Right. I mean, we've got 38, but you know, having a basically having the bread or the drink thing is helping us not to burn through the ham as much, which is helping because it's giving the farm's time to do the grain and the barn time to do the pigs for the ham.
Yeah.
That was a fucking mouthful in a roundabout way of trying to explain that. I could have just, you know, there must have been a simpler way for me to explain that.
Maybe.
It's just one of them days. Right, yeah. So that's set up. I need farms. I don't know how many farms I need. I don't want to start constructing any bots yet because I want to be to do that. I find the icebreakers a little bit slow. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean they are a little bit.
Shame there's no upgrade for them.
No, we just have to build more. Is how that works.
Yeah, but we've now not got the space for that. I mean, we're not struggling, you know, it's not draining the... If it was draining the tank... Then, you know, if it was draining the tank rapidly, I'd be very worried, but does drain it a bit, but then it is managing to sort of keep it in a bit of a surplus. It's a bit like the farms at the minute. It's the farms are
Yeah. Well,
managing.
you know, obviously careful as you continue to tack on more farms and stuff.
Yeah,
We'll have to bolster ice production.
I mean, what I'm gonna do here. I know this is gonna be a bit weird. I want to have a look at. Okay, so it does leave a gap. There is a crossover point. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna reorganize this a little bit. So that's there. That would be there. Not. That's not gonna take much. Take this. Actually, didn't want to go that way. Numpty. You were supposed to not do that. You were supposed to go like that. Right. Let's have a look. That's that. Can I... Should have gone the other way. That's better. So that is going to be where... That's going to be right on top of... Still going to be in line with... That was actually quite cleverly done. Almost. No, that was actually quite cleverly done.
Yeah.
Actually on top of a bloody power line. Yeah, no, I tried to... Because where the oxygen generator was, there seemed to be... There's a weird overlap. There wasn't a... There was an overlap, but when I took it out, there wasn't an overlap as much.
Mm-hmm.
So the two at the end weren't overlapping each other, which was fine, but then I thought, no, I'll just place it, because I want the space, but I think what I might... I wonder if it is worth doing. Do you think it's worth adding in some more icebreakers? This is why I haven't designed any farms yet.
Well, like I said, if you're adding more barns, we absolutely have to, because the amount of icebreakers we had was to support the barns we had at the time. So if you're adding more machines that are going to consume water, then yes, we will need more icebreakers. Bottom line.
Okay. So what's going to be...
Yeah, unfortunately, that system did not have any sort of overflow, and I knew that time was only a matter of time for.
Can I... I want to see where that... Does that actually come onto the line? I'll go the long way. Yes, that does. Okay, so that can go like that. Then I can actually get rid of that one going there. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning a little bit. Cleaning a little bit of this up. I know I can get rid of that one. I'm gonna put that back in a minute. That's going to nowhere apparently. I don't think it's going anywhere, but I'll get rid of that quickly. No, okay, that's a nowhere pipe as well. Not a pipe, a nowhere piece of. I think this, on the other hand, is going in somewhere. No, it's not. That's weird. Okay, that must have been from a previous setup. What about this one? Yes, that is going into a setup. That is fine by me. It's not a problem. So how are you doing over there?
I'm good. I'm just the game doesn't give me ratios, but it does give me crafting times. So I'm trying to based on one smelter. If one smelter's running 100% of the time, how much because it goes from copper ore to copper ingot, then the ingot goes into copper plate. The copper plate gets turned into copper wire. The copper wire then gets turned into electronic parts, and then the electronic parts gets turned into a motherboard.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to figure out is if I'm for one smelter feeding this out, how many, first of all, okay, the ingot's going into making plates. Will one smelter feed one machine doing that, or more than one machine doing that? Am I generating enough ingots to have two advanced constructors doing plates instead of just one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the ratios are based on one smelter, because I'm hoping that from there I can then kind of figure out, I'm trying to figure out a modular string for optimizing computers or the motherboards, because once I have one, then I can kind of duplicate that whole setup again and again if I need to.
Yeah.
To ramp that up. So I'm basically just trying to break it down into one. Once I have one modular section, one kind of blueprint, if you will, then I can plop down the next one. So, which reminds me, we do actually have blueprints. But the thing about the blueprints that I don't like. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm just going to test this here. Yeah. Because it doesn't show me the recipes inside of it. They can't pre-configure the recipes, it looks like. Which if you're doing a blueprint for a bunch of machines, setting up what blueprints are or what recipes are on and off inside the machine seems like that'd be kind of important
Hmm.
to do. Um hmm, oh well.
Uh, I think we're gonna take a short break. And we shall be back in a moment.